Hope y'all are doing well this Saturday morning. Rainy Saturday morning here in the upstate of South Carolina. I don't know if y'all can hear it in the background, but the rain's just coming down on the windows here in my van. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I want to officially welcome y'all to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. I do this daily, y'all, at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, unless I'm sick, unless I'm out of town, or like an intensive. This past week I was gone for 7 days, so I want to apologize, y'all. It's great to be back. Apologize for not being able to do it just due to that, but at the same time I want to bring back the energy and positivity as well that I got over this past week, not only in myself, but also I want to put it out to y'all as well. So I'm actually making a change. We're going to start these things off now with doing something that we're grateful for. So I'll verbalize it on video. If y'all want to leave it in the comments, you can just leave whatever you're grateful for in the comments below. And if you benefit at all from this, I would appreciate you liking the video as well as sharing with your friends and family. So I'm going to start off. My gratitude today is I'm grateful for this past week, this really intense men's work intensive that I went through down in North Florida. So I'm grateful for that, and also the other 7 brothers that we started out not knowing anyone when we got there, but by the end of the week we are all really connected, close to each other, close with each other. So now I consider these my new friends and warrior brothers. So you can leave whatever you're grateful below in the comments, if you so choose to. If not, just think about what you're grateful for. But also I want to encourage you, don't just think about what you're grateful for, but actually embody that gratitude. Just feel the gratitude like welling up from within. That's what's going to get the results, and that's what's going to help you develop that gratitude habit and to use it for your life, to make your life better, to feel better, starting your day off in the morning. So without further ado, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get into our relaxation / meditation process this morning. So go ahead and just find somewhere that's safe. Obviously don't do this driving. If you're driving down the road, pull over somewhere and just get somewhere where you can be comfortable and relax for about the next 5 or 10 minutes. And I'll give you a minute or so to get there. Crudy, good morning. Doing good. How are you today? Sometimes I do these from the house, y'all. Sometimes I do them from the van. Depends on where I'm at. I actually got me a smoothie at Smoothie King this morning. So cheers, y'all. If y'all are drinking something this morning, tea, coffee, smoothie, whatever. All right, so we're actually going to do an open eye. You can close your eyes if you want, but the purpose of the day's process is to do an open eye process, because meditation can actually be done with open eyes or also closed eyes. And we're going to use my lights, my LED lights in here for this process. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and just take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Just let your exhale be longer than your inhale. That's really the key here, because we want to get the nervous system calm down. If you're in like a fight, flight, freeze, or fawn state this morning, sometimes I wake up and I'm activated when I get up in the morning. uh, and sometimes I'm not. I mean, sometimes I'm relaxed. It just kind of depends. But this is going to take us into the parasympathetic state, which is rest, digest, and relaxation. And as you're doing that, just forget about any regrets that you had yesterday, any worries about the future. Just let all that go for the time being. And just be here now in this present moment. Because this is the only place that our power is. It's not in the future, it's not in the past. The past is gone, the future, as I always say, is not here yet. And as you're breathing, I want you to just focus on the lights behind me here, beside me over here. Just notice the colors, notice the shape, notice the texture of the light strand that I have here, as well as the lights. And while you're doing that, just continue your breathing. I'm going to do it with y'all. You can focus on one color if you want, one light. The entire strand is completely up to you. And if you notice your thoughts racing, you can't get them to slow down, just focus back on the lights and just let the thoughts pass. Just try not to attach to your thoughts and get running off of your thoughts, like worrying about this, worried about that. Thinking about something from the past, something you got to do in the future a couple hours from now. Just for the moment, just let that go and bring your attention back to the light strand, or the lights. Excuse me, y'all. And what you'll notice is, if your nervous system is activated, you might actually start yawning. You might start coughing. Sometimes that's a release. You could be releasing something, because emotions can get stuck in the body. And our goal is not to have that. Our goal is to continue allowing our emotions to flow. Just to feel our emotions, but to continue to allow them to flow as well. So if you feel any emotions, just allow them to be as they are. Just don't resist them, don't fight them, and just know that it's okay. If you got some sadness, it's okay. If you got some anger, it's okay. Resentment, it's okay for the time being. But I've noticed that if you just allow it and not fight it, don't judge it as wrong or right, then eventually that emotion will just pass through you. Just like food passes through us when we eat. That might have been kind of a TMI example, but it works, right? We eat, our food digests, and the rest of it comes out of the body, leaves the body. Continue breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes I hold my breath. It's not a good thing. Other than for maybe short periods of time. I don't know about y'all, but I feel pretty peaceful and relaxed in the moment. I'm able to let everything go from the future, worries about the future, regrets about the past. No need to hold on to that shit anymore, y'all. Just let it go. Sometimes I have to continue letting go, though. Sometimes the stuff tries to creep back in, and I have to strive to be aware that, hey, it's come back in. Gotta let it go. Here it is again. Trying to pop back into my reality here. In just a minute, y'all, we're gonna do a prayer. This is gonna be really powerful. If you've never heard it before, to me, it is probably, I'd say, the most powerful prayer that I've ever done. If any of y'all want a copy of it, I'd be happy to send it to you. It's called the acceptance prayer. But before we do that, y'all, let's do one final breath for this process. And this one, I want you to take it in as deep as you can on the inhale. And inhale, and on the exhale, let it out audibly, releasing any tension that you might still be holding on to that hasn't left the body yet. And exhale. And here we go, y'all. Prayer. Close your eyes if you want. You can leave them open. That's fine, too. Acceptance is the answer to all of my problems today. When I am disturbed, it is because I find some person, place, thing, or situation, some fact of my life unacceptable to me, and I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it is supposed to be in this moment. Nothing, absolutely nothing happens in God's world by mistake. Until I can accept my alcoholism, addiction, negative emotions, my wife, my husband, my kids, you can substitute whatever you want to put in there for alcoholism. I could not stay sober unless I accept life completely on life's terms. I cannot be happy. I need to concentrate not so much on what needs to be changed in the world as on what needs to be changed in me and my attitudes. I love it, y'all. Every time I read that, it challenges me to continue moving forward, to continue just accepting just every moment in life that comes at me. Just accept it. Don't mean I have to continue accepting it. Don't mean I have to tolerate intolerable behavior from people, but and I can have boundaries, right? It's okay to have boundaries. What I'm willing to accept, what I'm not willing to accept. But I find initially, if I just accept whatever's in front of me at the moment, I feel a whole lot better. I'm more present in my life. And yeah, thing I learned this week, I'll share with y'all. This past 7 days, I can only control two things in my life, and that's my effort and my attitude. I also say three. I'm going to add a third one to that. So my response to whatever situation comes up, I can control that as well. Not all the time. And sometimes if I go unconscious, I can't control it. But as long as I'm conscious, I can control my response and not respond. Not react in my unconsciousness, but I can respond and make a better choice, make a better response to the situation that's going on in my life. So, all right, y'all. Well, let's get into our reading here. It's September the 27th. For those of y'all just joining, you may not know what I'm not really sure what reading that I'm in right now. I stick with one for an entire year. So this year we're doing, it's called Hope for Today. And it's from the Al-Anon family groups reader, a family and friend of alcoholics. Personally, I believe the 12 steps, y'all, is for anybody. I don't care if you're an addict. I don't care if you're not. I don't care if you have family members that are addicts, friends that are addicts. Most of us know some friend or family member, though, that's an addict of some sort of addict, right? But for me, this has been the most powerful program that I've ever worked and ever been through. And I've been doing it 8 years now. It's been life-changing, y'all, like completely life-changing. It's gave me a lot more tools in my life to be able to handle everything that comes at me each day. So I highly suggest, if you've never worked the 12 steps, reach out to me, reach out to somebody. There's thousands of 12-step programs out there. There's religious ones, there's non-religious ones. It just depends on kind of what floats your boat, what works best for you. End of commercial, y'all, for the 12 steps. Let's get into our reading here. So, all right, many of us came into Al-Anon feeling as if we were on the outside looking in, never quite feeling a part of anything. This was the first place we finally felt our opinions mattered, and we were as good, and we're as good as anyone else's. We learned to participate first by setting up chairs or reading one of the steps, and gradually we became more confident in our abilities. Excuse me. As fellow members encouraged us, we found we could expand our participation and need never to do it alone again. Those of us who were perfectionists discovered that our participation did not have to be perfect. If we had problems pushing control, we found others in the program who had great ideas and needed to participate as well. I've heard it said in other settings that nothing great ever came out of a committee. Apparently that person never worked on an Al-Anon committee. We all have an obligation as well as a need to participate. In Al-Anon, we are offered a rare privilege to do so. Service work expands our world and brings new friends into our lives. It presents us with new experiences and helps us grow immeasurably. Not everyone in the program will serve as a delegate, area chairperson, trustee, or World Service office staff. However, each of us has something unique that we can bring to the program. Whether our participation includes setting up chairs, chairing a meeting, attending an area assembly, working on a convention, or being there when a newcomer calls, participation is not only the key to harmony, it is the key to growth and recovery. Thought for the day. Today, I'll consider enriching my recovery by participating in Al-Anon service. And you can substitute this, y'all, for any kind of volunteer service, men's work groups, whatever. It doesn't have to be Al-Anon, y'all, just so you know. So bear with me. Definitely stick with me. This one specifically, I guess the reading today is more about Al-Anon than the principles and tools. But we have a lot of readings that are about like resentment, emotions, certain tools that we can use, ways to manage our lives, ways to let go of fear, things like that. There's a ton of different stuff in the readings. And I have a ton, y'all. If you go back and look at the lives, pick something that resonates with you and just watch it. Because I guarantee you'll get something out of it. I can promise you. At least one thing that you can apply in each video that I have that you can apply to your lives to make your life better and to live a better life for yourself, but also for others, because we affect others, right? We don't just affect ourselves. Thought for the day. Today I'll consider enriching my recovery by participating in Al-Anon service. I think I just read that. Sorry if I did and repeated it. But the right of participation in our service structure is of such high importance to our future that it is urged we preserve this traditional right in the face of every attempt to whittle it down. And that's from the book Al-Anon Alateen Service Manual, page 159. So y'all, from my experience, and I'll just talk a little bit about what I do. So I usually read these and I'll talk about kind of what I got from it. You're also welcome to share like your experience that you got from the reading as well. You can leave that in the comments. For me, it's about, and for the 12 steps, it's about sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others. So my experience with this is it's really powerful to volunteer and help others. I actually helped, personally, I help. I chair once a month, I chair another 12 step meeting. It's called ACA. Also, I help with a men's group that I'm involved with. It's with the organization called the Mankind Project, completely free men's group. We meet every other week. We call it kinging, like we're kings, men. We have a king inside of us. So I consider it kinging. You can say chairing a meeting, whatever you want to say. But to me, it just makes me feel really good. It's about helping others, but it's also about helping me as well. So I think it's okay to be a little selfish there, right? We're able to do that as we help somebody else. It gives us a good feeling of helping others. Somebody maybe less fortunate, like a homeless person. You might have went out and fed homeless people before. So all this stuff can be applied for service work, y'all. It doesn't have to be specifically Al-Anon, like I'm reading out of this Al-Anon reader today. It can be anything that we can do to help others. I have another band of brothers now. There's 7 guys, 7 other guys, including myself. There's 8, and we're helping others. We're encouraging each other. We're supporting each other. We're going to be holding each other accountable. So, yeah. So get out there. If you've sometimes we can isolate. I can isolate, and that's not always a good thing. It's okay to isolate sometimes, but we need to come out into the world to try to help others. I believe that I'm here for a bigger purpose other than myself, and that includes service work, volunteer work. So I don't know how many hours I put into volunteering in my life, but I volunteered a lot over the years. I don't do it quite as much as I used to, uh, but I still do it. And it's really important, I believe, to continue doing it. Also, maybe giving money to like some nonprofits. I donate money to a couple of nonprofits out there as well, out here in the world. So something that resonates with me, right? You got to find something that resonates with you to help others. So with that, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. Get out there and make it a great Saturday, y'all. Don't just hope for don't like, oh, I'm going to try to make it a great Saturday. I hope it's going to be a good Saturday. We're not going to play victim. We're not going to do that. So we're going to go out there. We're going to make it a great Saturday and do whatever you got to do that. As long as it's healthy. Try to keep it healthy as you can, right? But look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Those of y'all that are here, go check the comments real quick, see if there's any other comments. Doesn't look like it, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Y'all take care. God bless. I look forward to seeing y'all same time tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. And as always, y'all, peace and love from my side. Bye for now.